My first mental health problems were when I was about 14, 15, and I started seeing this big scarecrow man, like 8 foot tall, big bag on his head. I didn't think it was, I don't know what, wasn't sure what to think about it at first, but when I moved, and then voices started, and eventually it started affecting my work, and a lot of teachers had to go at me for forgetting my homework and all this sort of stuff, because I couldn't remember anything. So then I started going to see a doctor, and they diagnosed me psychotic psychosis bordering paranoid schizophrenia. I think that was the diagnosis at the time, and I can't remember what it was called, but it was an anxiety disorder as well. And then I went to, after a little while, I really struggled with that, and I was hospitalised in a under 18 sort of hospital in the down south, and I stayed there for quite a while. And then after I got I remember I had to go back and forth from the hospital to go do my GCSEs, which was like a special arrangement they had with the school. So I didn't do my GCSEs in with everyone else. I did them in my own little room. I guess at school they sort of have to tell other people just in case. But I had a lot of people whose parents wouldn't let their children be friends with me anymore. And even now, sometimes I'll go to relatives' house, or like friends' relatives' houses and stuff, and they won't leave their kids alone in the room or anything like that, which is really not nice. Prominently, I have two voices. The first one that sort of turned up was Norman Bates, is just sort of, it sounds just like Anthony Perkins does in the film. And he's more direct talk. He talks directly sometimes. And then I got Humphrey Bogart was the other one. And he's now, he's more third person. Like he says, like, Juno's making tea, Juno's doing this, and stuff like that. While Norman's more, he says, watch out for the guy behind you. Like he might be stealing your blood and stuff. And I'm not on any antipsychotics at the moment because personally I've had not very nice experience with them. Like they made me gain weight, and also they made me really blunt, like getting up and stuff and making sure I could just talk, even just sometimes just talking is really a lot of effort to start talking. My friends know now that I can't go out clubbing or anything like that, or be in really busy areas. I mean, getting here was pretty tough, but like being in busy areas, they know like it's much better if we stay at home or something, or go to like a quiet pub or something during the day, and like going home at night especially. And my best friend, he lives in the next town over, and he always makes sure I get a lift home and to him and stuff, because I can't go on my own, which is really nice. My girlfriend, she's really supportive. She handles the money and stuff, because I can't. As soon as I see numbers, I start getting strange and can't figure it out. So she handles that. She also makes sure, she always checks every couple of minutes to make sure I'm all right. She doesn't leave me alone. If we're out, she won't wander off somewhere. She'll make sure I'm there and knows where she is. If you try and pinpoint like that's a hallucination, you just have to keep reminding yourself that's a hallucination. But then lately, within the last sort of 3 months, it's getting much harder to be like, I don't know if that's a hallucination and if I'm making that up. It's very hard to, because it's even little things like a cup on the side, you're like, I don't know if that's there. And then you start questioning everything, like, is that everything here? Is that cupboard there or something? Or is that tap dripping or anything like that? You start questioning everything. And that's when it's a slippery slope.